Hi guys, we're Tim and Sandy, and normally we are travelling around in our 2004 Mercedes Sprinter. But as you know, we are rebuilding the interior, and all seems to be going to plan. But we did hit a few hiccups this week. It's not going to be painted or anything because you can't get it out.
It's about half a centimetre too small.
Make sure you measure.
Means don't look in here.
There's danger. So this is the problem with the... without...
I may have not lowered it correctly.
You discover?
That my life has not got any better.
You are watching the sand van. Normally it's good morning here on the sand van, but this time it's good evening. We've been working, well, I haven't been doing anything. I've been working during the day, but Tim's been working during the day and through the night to get a few things done. And I'm pretty impressed with what he's done. So up, if you can just see on the left hand side, we have cupboards.
We have cupboards. We have a Scirocco fan. Nice and quiet.
Oh, it's got, I didn't know it had speeds.
It has 3 speeds and it also has a timer. You can put it on for 12, 9, 6 or 1 hour.
Oh, right, I didn't know that.
So you can leave it running if you so wish.
Cool.
Our fake, very lightweight tiles that look really good with the light. We've got this lit up. That's controlled from up here. These are just for our, you know, bathroom stuff. This is like that's his and hers bathroom cabinets,
area.
really.
Yeah, so
And
they're a little bit smaller, but I think
knickknacks and everyday sort of things.
So up the front, we've actually got some more storage because we don't have a fixed bed, and underneath the fixed bed, you know how you have the whole garage. We don't have that, so we made an over the cab storage area. If I can duck under here.
This is just in its raw form at the moment.
Yeah. Raw form.
And it will have doors on it as well.
But it's going to be grey carpet in there to make it look cabby.
Yep. This
And
light
look at
up
that
here.
space.
This light up here is going to be repositioned under here, so this isn't a dark and scary place.
Where are you going to put it, sorry?
So that light's going to come from there into here.
Yeah.
So when you turn it on, it lights up behind us instead of in our eyes, because that was always an issue with this one.
Yeah,
it's
sorry
really
about the lighting.
bright.
It's flicking around, that's why I couldn't see you. But yeah, it's creating a lot of space up here for us as well.
There will be cupboard lights inside. I guarantee that. We're good at lights. And now I've got to take this back out again for the 15th time. Upholster it, fit the lighting, the strip from up there onto this, and then refit her, and it be put back in its final position.
That's what you're doing tonight.
Yes. Amongst other things.
Cool, let's get in.
I built it so well.
Well, so there's the final state of the car. It's not going to be painted or anything because you can't get it out.
There we go.
Cool.
One way in, one way out.
1 hour later. You're just spraying that, aren't you?
Yep, just spraying the glue.
Looks good.
Let's hope it stays.
How much? Oh, I heard you spray heaps.
Yeah, the wood sucks it up, so you've got to sort of key it first.
Oh, yeah.
Let it sort of semi-set, and then when you put the next layer of glue on it, it doesn't sink into the wood. Otherwise, it just goes, it's gone.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
So the headliner is now up. He's actually put felt. Is it felt? Oh, felt. Carpet. Put carpet all the way around and put a trim on the top as well. It looks really cool. And I think that's all you're doing tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's taken me long enough. It's taken several hours.
Yeah, it's been a few hours, so I think that's all he's going to get up to tonight. But what a great job, and it looks really neat. So I will catch you at some point in the future, the next day or so. Good morning. So we are off to Bunnings this morning, and I just need to get Tim a couple of bits and pieces for the hanging wardrobe. He's got the hanging part, I just need something to connect it to. And some little bits and pieces for the bathroom. So yeah, just final touches are coming together. So I've got to go down this aisle and find this, but a metre long. It's a bit daunting to me. Wrong aisle. call Tim twice. I'm not used to going Bunnings on my own to get random things. I don't know what they are. So anyway, we got them. Let's get back to Tim and so we can get on with the cupboard. I'm noticing all the traffic out today. I just can't wait to get out away from all this because the freeway up here, if you can see, is absolutely chock, as we can't actually see because of the barrier, but it's just so busy just going down the coast. So people are traveling more from the Gold Coast to Brisbane, and there's actually an air show on today, which is making it a bit busier. But it's just a nightmare to actually go anywhere. You have to travel at night time or just don't bother. Hello.
Hello.
I have your wood. So what are you doing today?
We're doing all those horrible little itty bitty bits like coat hooks, coat hangers, brackets for these things, just stuff like this that have been hanging around that need to be screwed to a surface up here, and lots of different things. And we're going to do the wardrobe now, put a hanging rail in, and work out where we're going to store stuff as well.
Yeah, like bring in things from the house, and yeah, I've been saying that for a little while on this channel, but
it's a transition. You plan what you're going to do and how you're going to do it and how everything's going to go, and then when you bring it out and you think, oh, it's about half a centimetre too small, so you have to rethink things. So we're adapting everything that we've got to this, and sometimes if that means throwing stuff away, then we will. Yeah. And buy new stuff.
So I bought these when I was at Bunnings. I really like them because we don't have to screw into that wall, and hopefully it's enough space and it's tall enough so we don't have to keep taking things in and out. But I've just put them up against the bathroom and it might be a bit big, but we'll work with it. So I've spent a bit of time bringing in all of our stuff, and it all fits pretty well. I'm actually quite stoked about the air fryer. It actually fits in the little hole perfectly without even trying. And we've had to pare down our food a bit. Also, my idea with the shoes works great. It's just a cheap thing I bought off Amazon, and my idea was to put it on the back of the door, but actually we put it inside the cupboard and it works really well. Actually probably works better there, and it solves my shoe problem. I have 12 pairs of shoes, not any more, not any less, and I wanted to take them all, so this way I can take everything. Stoked. Is 12 pairs of shoes too many for van life? I don't think it is. Each shoe has an actual specific job. So I didn't want to give up any, and now I don't have to. Yes. So I've just gone back from shopping. I just got something for dinner, and we're cooking in the van. Oh, we're cooking in the van tonight. Is it hooked up?
It will be in about 20 minutes.
So my cook in the van tonight, our first meal. Very exciting. We'll take you along. When I was away, Tim has made a little nook at the front. Well, nook. It's a little shelving area for the front, just for towels and knickknacks and probably a little throw-on shoes and that sort of stuff. And it looks pretty neat. Yeah, and we're putting a couple of sockets out the front as well because we're going to have a flip down table so we can cook outside underneath the awning. So it's all coming together. So Tim has just told me that we can't cook dinner tonight because we have the wrong plug for the induction cooktop. We need a, what is it? Sorry?
A 15 amp socket.
A 15 amp socket, which we don't have. So I guess where I'm going to have to go tomorrow. So sorry guys, we can't cook for you, but we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm so stoked about having hanging space and having that shoe thing on the wall. It's amazing. We've actually got a full day today. Oh, good morning everyone. We've actually got a full day today. Tim has already gone to Bunnings, we've just missed him, but he'll be back soon, and I believe he'll be working on the hob so we can actually have a working kitchen. Looks like someone's got a haircut when they went to Bunnings this morning. Do they do haircuts at Bunnings now?
Yes, they do. Yeah, I just popped in for a quick haircut on the way home because it looked empty in the barber's, it being a Sunday morning today. I've just picked up the 15 amp socket. I've just fitted that. I'm now going to finish the earthing of the system to make sure that the RCD works, because if you don't earth your 240 volts to your chassis, it doesn't trip the RCD. So I'm going to do that and make sure that's all safe and the RCD trips, and then we'll start moving on to other things like finishing the cupboard off in the back there, and I don't know after that because we've got so much to do.
Riveting stuff here at the sand van.
Yeah.
Needs to be done that way.
Yes.
This is to complete my kitchen that I want, and we need it done by today, don't we? So
Yes.
yeah.
So we've got 16 amp circuit breakers and we've got our RCD. RCD saves you from dying, and the breakers saves your van from burning down. Pretty much, that's what it is.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Important then.
Yes.
We just got a delivery, and I wanted some wavy mirrors for the long door, and I really wanted it to look like this. So they've turned up, and can I just say, a very big tip for any van lifers building their own build: make sure you measure. This is what turned up. Look how tiny their mirrors are. I don't think they're gonna, unless we bought 6 packets.
I don't think they're going to have the visual impact that we were after.
Maybe we should order another couple of packets. What do you reckon?
Bigger ones.
Or bigger ones. But I thought, well, 10 centimeters seemed bigger in my head than. Anyway.
It's delivery time again. Amazon keeps our lives happy.
I think this is the curtain rails.
Yeah.
I think this is the curtain rails we ordered.
Yeah, I think it's the flexible curtain rail for the ceiling and for the... Yes, it is. A massive box.
Oh, it comes in a circular thing.
Yes, because it's flexible.
Oh, right.
Because we can't have a solid curtain rail because our roof does this. So we need a flexible one. So we shall get and fit that.
I think we're going to leave that job until we do the doors, because I don't know how that's actually going to look.
Clearance issues, yeah.
Next job!
Oh, so many. I have an exciting parcel. We've been waiting for this on the request of Sandy because she had bad knees and that.
Yeah.
She would like a side step, not just any old side step. We're getting an electric side step.
I know it's not like, you know, common practice on a Sprinter, but as you know, guys, I've had struggle with my knees, so. Oh wow, that's quite big, isn't it?
It's robust.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's quite a hefty design, and it's an electric swing out step.
It doesn't open automatically, but you have to press a button.
We will have it on a switch.
We will have it on a switch, yeah.
Instead of on the opening thing.
And what brand is it?
It's Kamek.
Kamek. Oh, yeah, cool.
There we have Kamek electrical steps.
Wow. Let's get it installed.
Yes.
We're a bit all over the shop today. We just realised that to get the step on, we need to move the van forward just to get it off that gutter area. But we can't move it forward without a swivel seat on the driver's side because the seat's facing the opposite way.
Because we've set it up to build the office.
Yeah.
And we didn't fit this thing. So this
So-
is fitting.
Let's do the swivel seat first.
Yes. I have no key.
Alright, he's found the key.
Stuff all over the seat as well. Shows you how long I've been in this door. There's cobwebs on the floor.
There's cobwebs on the floor.
It's been a while.
We actually go through that sliding door all the time, eh?
We do.
Anyway, moving on.
Which means we could always utilise this for something in the future.
Oh, we could, yeah, some
Footwell. I don't know.
storage.
Probably
Maybe?
somewhere to keep boots, I'm sure. My goodness.
Oh, you weren't actually lying. Look, there's cobwebs.
There's cobwebs and dust and all sorts of things.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, this seat's only in temporary, so there's only 2 or 3 bolts to get out, so that's okay. Previously to me messing around with this, I actually relocated the seat belt to the base here, because when the original, it's usually bolted to this. When you spin it round, you get all tangled up and you can't work with it, so it goes in the base, the same as the other side. So let's get this out and we'll have a look at the turntable that we're going to put in.
Very noisy. One trouble about where we currently live is there's lots of cockatoos everywhere. Very loud. Doesn't help for filming.
And the other thing we have to do is we have to fit a lowering kit for the handbrake, because that gets in the way. Although,
yeah, of course. You got that? Does it come with the pack or with the swivel seat? Yes. You had to buy it separately?
No, it came free with the seat. It did say it was an extra $70, but it wasn't. It turned out that it was free with the seat. So
okay, cool.
I think the kit itself was $70. If you buy the seat base, swivel seat base, then it's free.
Unfallgefahr.
That looks horrible in there.
What does that mean?
Means don't look in here.
It means danger. Don't look in there.
Danger, dust and cobwebs. So I believe that is that the same? Can I have a look at that one?
Hey? Is it on my one?
Spin your rear around. Yeah, that's right. That's okay. That's it. So that's here. Yeah. So that should be the compliance plate at the back. So
is it different to the passenger seat one?
No, it's the same, apart from it's opposite way round. Obviously, the handles this side, the handles that side.
Right.
The problem is with this, when you swivel it, you have to have a lowering kit, which is here, which is a special plate that lowers it. But the silly bit about it is you have to have the handbrake down to spin the seat, which is a bit like, well, what happens if you're on a hill and you want to spin the seat?
Yeah, what happens when you're on a hill?
I suppose naturally you're on level ground anyway most of the time when you set up.
Yeah.
I think they're assuming that, so you put it in gear, spin the seat, then lift the handbrake. Daft design, but hey. The Ducatos, I believe, have the handbrake on this side, which is a really good idea. You still have
the same problem though.
No, I think they're lower down.
Are they? Oh,
but yeah. Even so.
Anyway,
moving on. Trials and tribulations of van life.
I had to go get Pablo because I don't know if you heard in the last bit of footage that he was whinging. He doesn't like to be left alone. We've just got him behind this little fenced off area, because just to keep him out of the way. But sometimes he demands attention. Don't you, Pablo?
It's always demanding.
If anyone out there owns a Chi, you'll understand exactly what I mean.
Mr. Angry Pants.
This is what we deal with on a regular basis. The angriness.
An egotistical.
We only put nice little Chi things on our YouTube channel.
This is really him. This is what he's really like.
This is what he's like behind the scenes.
He's abusive.
The Chi that you all know. Look, nice and quiet. So this is the problem with without the handbrake lowering kit. Yeah.
You have a clearance issue.
We need this fixed. ASAP.
It's a little plastic cover, unclips, and then two 13mm bolts to undo that. That comes off, and then we fit the new plate with these into the original position.
It doesn't come out much though, does it?
Oh no, hold on, what did I do wrong here? Yep, it does.
Does it?
Yep, so what you do is you put this in here, this lowers it, so it's pushing it down over into this position.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, and then you have some spacers and bolts, so that goes through there and then spaces it out even further. It brings it out this way.
Right, okay.
But you still have to have the handbrake down.
I thought it would lower it that way, but it actually pushes it out.
It does. Have I put this the right way around? Hold on. I may have not lowered it correctly. That looks a bit better.
Did you change it around, did you?
Yeah, I swapped it round so it's actually lower.
And not higher.
And not higher. Which is always helpful when putting a lowering kit. End up with a handbrake even higher than it was.
Oh yeah, okay, so it actually, if you see on the end of it there, it actually lowers it quite a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think I have to alter the plastic as well a little bit. Trim some of that off.
Yeah, nice. That's it.
That's the new plate on and bolted down. Loads
Yeah,
of clearance.
please. Cool. The chair goes in. It's heavy, that chair, isn't it?
Yeah. That'll save half our weight issues. Just have a lawn chair instead.
Just put the camp chair in here. Fine.
It's giving us a bit of a lift as well.
Oh my goodness, that is very high. You might want to... Should we change? Oh, we need to move the TV. Hold on, I need to put you down. And it is now installed.
We have a swiveling seat.
That is amazing. I think it's a little bit higher than it initially was, wasn't it? Like by about a centimetre or two?
It lifts it about 2 centimetres, but these are adjustable anyway. It goes up and down.
Okay.
By about 2 centimetres.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. Now we can have dinner together. And soup.
Right, now we need to move the vehicle forwards so we can put a step in it. Allons-y.
How far?
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. And that's perfect. Thank you.
When I drove it just then, I realised that the handbrake doesn't actually do its function anymore, as in handbraking. So I think Tim has to adjust it after putting that little spacer on. Not sure, he's just testing it now.
Yeah.
Does it? It doesn't feel anything, does it? It feels like it's just a handle for nothing.
Yeah. It's not doing anything.
Nah.
I've got the wheels chocked anyway, we're good.
There's just one thing after another with van life, but lucky we've got a little handyman here, so you have to be handy when you're living in a van, I swear. If you're not, know people that are. You discover
that my life has not got any better. I just need to adjust it. It's got an adjustment thing underneath.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to put the step underneath now, but it looks like it doesn't fit because the fuel tank is in the way. Is that right, babe?
Does look like it.
But
well,
why would the fuel tank be in the way? For a step that's created for a Sprinter. Is it maybe supposed to be along a bit more and we've just got the doorway on the wrong side or something?
Maybe.
Non-stop problems around here. Not sure we can fix this one, but
we might be able to.
Let's get back to you. So it appears that he is correct. The fuel tank is in the way, and no matter which way you adjust it, it's
not going to work.
It's not going to work. So we're thinking of a different type that comes straight out. Failed mission, but at least we got the swivel seat in.
Yeah, the handbrake doesn't work now, but you know. We can work on it.
So on that note, we're going to sign off for today, and Tim's going to fix the handbrake. You don't want to see that. Boring content for you. We'll see you tomorrow.
We're in the final days of the build now. We're just going to put down the flooring. We've chosen this flooring from Bunnings, made by Gerfloor. It is a self-adhesive walnut effect wood plank. Very flexible. Just peel the back off, stick it down, and it's good to go. So it's very hard wearing, durable, and like obviously in the van you need a little bit of flex, so that's going to help a lot. So let's see how we go. What could possibly go wrong? Look at this lovely floor. It actually looks really good. It went down really, really easily. No trouble at all. Stuck down, very easy to do. It lines up very well, and it's easy to cut. Really pleased with the finish. It looks really good, and I think it's going to look even better when we put these lights on under the cabinets. Let's have a look. How does that look? Absolutely schmick. I'm pleased with that. I'm just going to finish the rest of the floor up so we have a nice looking floor.
So I've just got home from work today. Well, hello guys. I've just got home from work and I was just going to see what Tim's up to. He tells me he's doing some flooring. I know you've seen it, but I haven't. Let's go. It looks really nice. It actually looks really nice with the varnished bottoms on the...
Yes, it does. I'm really quite pleased with it, and especially with the under cabinet lighting there,
yeah.
The floor lighting.
Yeah.
It makes the floor pop quite well, actually. Obviously, it's not finished yet, but
It
we'll
looks
get there. Anyway, we're going to try out the fresh water system.
Yes, we haven't tried out our filtered water yet. So let's see what it tastes like. Oh, it spurts out. Is that supposed to happen?
There's a bit of air in the system.
Ooh. Right, so we've realised we've had to flush the filters first before trying to have a drink out of it.
To get any air bubbles and sediment out of the actual filter
It actually
system.
looked really milky and like there was stuff in the water. It was really weird.
But apparently that is acceptable. And it said run for several minutes until it goes clear. And we've run it for about a minute so far and it's actually clearing up really nicely.
Yeah.
Now the moment of truth.
Take 3. Can you hear that water tank? Me either.
Water tank or water pump?
Water pump. No, everyone knows what I mean.
How does it taste?
Like air. It actually tastes really nice. You want some?
No, I'm okay.
Here you go.
One of us has got to call the ambulance.
You approve of the water?
Yes, it was actually really nice. Actually, I'll have a bit more.
It actually tastes like air. It's bizarre. Weird.
And
if air was wet, that's what it would.
wet air, like humidity. Tastes like humidity.
Anyway, you're saying back to the floor?
Yeah, I'm going to get back to this floor, get this finished, and then we can wrap up the episode for you guys this week.
I think this is a fiddly bit now, isn't it?
Oh, is it the fiddly bit? My goodness.
Looks amazing. We're going to leave you to it while we make some food, and we'll come back and show you guys the finished product. It's going to look good.
Yep.
Looks pretty good, babe.
And finally, it is done.
Yeah, it looks nice, especially with the light.
It does.
Yeah.
So we will leave you there this week, and we will see you next week for more fun and games.
Nothing went right this week, but
It didn't. That's fan building for you. Anyway, see you next week.
see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.